Well, they are one of the most iconic bands of all time. The Rolling Stones have sold out stadiums around the world, and they're no stranger to Louisville. First performing in Kentuckiana in 1964 and making several returns since then. In tonight's WHAS 11 Vault, you'll see the band's storied history in our city and the special connection for some fans, making the shows a family affair. It was August 4th, 1975. A private plane landed at Louisville's Stanford Field, and Mick Jagger himself made an appearance. For only the second time ever, the Rolling Stones were on Louisville's soil, and demand for tickets was skyrocketing.
Are you making any money?
Some of the people are.
What are they going for?
Depends on where they're located, you know, and how bad they want to get rid of them too. You know, like right now, you can probably get one pretty cheap because it's getting kind of wet out here.
The Stones wouldn't return to Louisville again until 1981.
Here's one election you probably haven't heard about. Ballots or tickets were cast here at Freedom Hall for the world's greatest rock and roll band. And the winner, uncontested, the Rolling Stones.
This time, WHAS 11 cameras were inside for the show. Fans were ecstatic to see some of the greatest of all time right in their own backyard.
They're the best. They've been at it the longest.
And they're here tonight!
The legends in their own time.
With the U.S. tour of 1981 a massive success, the Stones returned in 1989 for the Steel Wheels Tour at the old Cardinal Stadium. Mick Jagger addressing the crowd of eager fans.
Hey Louisville, how you feeling? It's a beautiful night.
As the stadium started to fill up, our WHAS 11 team spotted a crew making the trip a family affair.
Outside, before the show, one veteran Stones fan wheeled into Louisville driving a Winnebago full of her children. It was their first live look at the band.
I brought my children, and it's the first time they've been to a concert.
But that was only part of this special story. For this mother, the Rolling Stones concert was fulfilling a family tradition.
My mother brought me in 1964, and I brought my kids, 4 of them.
For the fans, a crowd estimated at over 40,000 in Cardinal Stadium, the lure of the Stones comes in the music and the personalities.
It would be 17 years before the Rolling Stones returned, but their 2006 appearance might be the most memorable of them all, with the Stones arriving at the Seelbach Hotel in downtown Louisville and then lighting up the track at Churchill Downs. Sky 11 was there, catching a view of the crowd and the band from above.
Hey, how you doing down there? Fantastic. It's really nice to be here. I tell you, we haven't been in Louisville since 1989. That's a very long time ago. It's great to be back.
Tens of thousands watched the longest performing rock band of all time and then waved goodbye as the musicians took off for a motorcade through the streets of Louisville. It would be the last time we saw the iconic group in Louisville until a scheduled 2020 tour date that was interrupted by the COVID pandemic. Well, the Rolling Stones plan to visit Louisville while on tour in 2020, but the pandemic put those plans on pause. And then when the new rescheduled tour was announced for 2021, Louisville didn't make the list. If you do want to go, the closest you can get is Nashville or St. Louis. Every Sunday night, we're digging into the WHAS 11 video archives for these special stories. You can catch up right now on past stories. You can find them at WHAS11.com.